次どこ行く？ビルバン？いいね。そうと決まれば。先生？
殺人って刑法何条だっけ？
199条。って、それはダメ！それはダメ！落ち着いて！
Love is Indivisible by I hope you enjoy that. Love is Indivisible by Twins, episode number 7, I think is what we were watching before I had my mini stroke at the beginning of the video. Yep, episode 7. So, I don't know if you're like me, but I'm just like, yo, June, just marry them both. Just marry them both. They both offer something different, you know, with our powers combined, you just mold them into one person, you know what I mean? Just marry them both already. I'm just having these thoughts of like both Naori and Rumi both have such strong feelings for June. And the reality is June is too weak to choose. So it's like just... Maybe it's not legal in Japan. I don't think it is. You know, it's not monogamy. Polygamy, is that what it's called? Just, I don't know. Don't marry them both, but just live with them both and just, you know, love them equally. You know, I think that's really the only thing I could see here. Now, I will say that this Amimiya girl, I do like her quite a bit. And I'm gonna, you know, watch out for the Onion reference coming. But she's very much, you know, she's a model. She's, you know, kind of like a, what did they call them? Like a gal or whatever. You know, like one of those like, oh, my girlfriend's a gal. Like she's definitely those gal type girls who wear those big old legging things and stuff. And she definitely gives off all of those like I'm always chewing bubblegum for no reason kind of vibes. But the reality is, as you kind of peel that back, is she is very eccentric. She can engage in a lot of different banter and talk. She has a lot of personality. And June was able, you know, as he was over there with her studying, he was able to discover that she has a lot of different hobbies and interests that intersect with him. Cowboy Bebop, Gundams. You know, she has a whole other side of her that is, you know, thanks to her family, like, you know, like she was telling us and June, us, the viewers, and June, how her dad, you know, is really into all the anime stuff and everything else. But, you know, he has a fashion designer and he left his mom, you know, her mom, this house that they're in. And this used to be his office space, and now it's their home, which, Jesus Christ, like, that's a crazy office space. They must have mucho money. But, you know, she's inherited a lot of different, through familial stuff and being interested in, she's inherited a lot of different, like, hobbies and interests, and she has, like, you know, a lot of these really cool lights and a PC, and so a lot of intersecting hobbies that she has with June, and they're able to, you know, have really deeper banter, and they have deeper conversations, and they're able to have better conversation because of their, you know, shared interests. And I just thought that that was really, really cool. On top of it, you know, she's also very comfortable with June, and, you know, at this point, all hints point to her maybe having a crush on June for whatever reason, and really having an interest in him. Now, it could be a diversion to where, you know, maybe she's interested in somebody like June. You know what I mean? Like there could be somebody that's like June, you know, that fits like his same description, but, you know, it's not him. That could be like a diversion tactic that the anime is trying to do. But at least if we were, you know, a betting person between you and I think that we could bet that she does like June, at least like in a crush form. And I've said it over and over and over again, you know, throughout the show, is like, I definitely think that if June truly can't decide, if he can't pick both, and he can't pick either, and he doesn't love one more than the other, a third entity coming into the play, you know, like this Amimiya girl, or if Rumi or Naori were to, you know, cater to a different boy, I think that would be better for their relationships, not only between them three, but just, you know, for the situation. I think if he were to date, it's not going to happen because this is very much about June, Naori, Rumi. But if it were to happen, like in a real life situation, I think that he could remain cordial and really good friends with both Naori and Rumi. And then he could have a girlfriend who he has shared interests with, who's, you know, very pretty and, and who has cooking skills. And she fits the bill for a lot of men, boys, guys out there, Mostly lives on her own, is pretty much independent, definitely wants to have companionship, has really diverse interests and hobbies, has a job. She brings a lot to the table is what I'm trying to say. More so than I think the other two, but the other two just don't yet because, they're young. I think out of the three, like Naori brings the intellectual part of it. She brings the otaku part of it. She brings the shared interest part of it. She can really connect with Juna on a deeper level. I think Rumi is kind of the, out of the three now that I'm going to compare, I think Rumi's the odd duck out. I think that she's the polar opposite of June, which is why, opposites attract, but she's definitely like, very into her athletics and very into her sports and clubs and her friends and her friend group. And there's no really shared interest or hobbies and stuff, which can be a plus for, somebody, because you get to then share their first experience with the movie, their first experience with the book, their first experience with the game. You're able to kind of bring them into what you enjoy. So that can be really cool too. But, it's kind of one of the things to where they've tried it and it didn't work for whatever reason, because Rumi's a vindictive, But I think out of the three, I think she brings the least to the table, in my opinion. I still think Naori's best girl, but we'll see where the anime ends up going. But overall, I like the introduction of Amimiya. I like what she brings to the show. My only concern with bringing her to the show is the fact that we're 7 episodes in. This is slated for 12 episodes, which just tells me that we're probably not going to get a ending or at least a satisfying one, which I really do genuinely hope I'm wrong about that. But, it's one of the things to where when you introduce a character towards the next half of the show, it's like, okay, well, are we going to drag this on or are we not going to see something from this? So anyways, episode 7, good episode. Amimiya, love seeing her. I still think Naori's best girl, but Amamiya's a really close second because I like everything that all the as she was peeled back this episode, I really think that she showed her chops. So, and I really like her quite a bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys some those thoughts there. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. And my friends, I'll see you guys next week. FYI, next week I'm on vacation, so I may or may not be on time for my video review of this because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to watch it and stuff. I might be a day or maybe 2 even late. Regardless, I'll see you then. Peace.